Welcome to episode 4 of Genghis Khan, Rise of the Mongol Empire. In this episode, we embark on a journey beyond the pages of history to explore how Genghis Khan has been portrayed in popular culture and the ongoing scholarship that continues to unravel the mysteries of this enigmatic figure. Genghis Khan, a name synonymous with power and conquest, has captured the imagination of writers, artists, filmmakers, and historians for centuries. His life story, marked by humble beginnings, triumphant victories, and enduring influence, has been a source of fascination and inspiration. From the epic poetry of Persian writers like Juvayni to the historical accounts of Marco Polo, Genghis Khan's name resonated across cultures and continents. These early accounts, while often mythologized, contributed to the mystique surrounding this charismatic leader. In the realm of art, Genghis Khan has been depicted in various forms, from majestic portraits to epic battle scenes. Painters and sculptors have sought to capture his steely determination and the grandeur of his empire. These artistic representations serve not only as historical records, but also as windows into the collective imagination of the times. Genghis Khan's story has found a prominent place in literature. Renowned authors like Jack Weatherford, in his book Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World, have delved into the complex web of history and myth to present a nuanced portrait of the leader. Such works shed light on Genghis Khan's impact on the world, not just as a conqueror, but as a catalyst for change. In the world of cinema and television, Genghis Khan has been a compelling character, portrayed by actors who attempt to capture the essence of this multifaceted figure. Films like Mongol and Genghis Khan, To the Ends of the Earth and Sea, have explored his early life and military conquests, offering audiences a glimpse into the challenges he faced and the legacy he left behind. Yet, the portrayal of Genghis Khan in popular culture is not without controversy. The blend of history and myth often blurs the lines between fact and fiction, leading to differing interpretations of his character and actions. Some view him as a ruthless conqueror, while others see him as a visionary leader who promoted tolerance and cultural exchange. The ongoing scholarship surrounding Genghis Khan seeks to separate fact from legend. Historians and researchers continue to uncover new insights into his life and reign, drawing from historical records, archaeological discoveries, and advancements in technology. Their work contributes to a deeper understanding of this complex historical figure. In the annals of history, Genghis Khan was often depicted as a ruthless conqueror, a figure to be feared and vilified. This portrayal was shaped by accounts from rival civilizations, where he was viewed as an invader who brought destruction in his wake. The Great Khan was painted as a tyrant, responsible for widespread devastation. This image persisted for centuries, reinforced by early accounts from Persian historians and European travelers like Marco Polo. Even in the 20th century, Genghis Khan's legacy as a brutal warlord remained firmly rooted in the collective consciousness. However, as historical scholarship advanced and researchers began to sift through the layers of myth and legend, a more nuanced portrait of Genghis Khan emerged. Scholars like Jack Weatherford, in their groundbreaking works, presented a different perspective, a leader whose influence extended beyond the battlefield. Weatherford's book, Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World, argued that Genghis Khan's policies promoted religious tolerance, cultural exchange, and economic growth. He painted a picture of a leader who, despite his reputation, implemented progressive policies that left a lasting impact. This shift in perception also found its way into popular culture. Films and television series began to explore the complexities of Genghis Khan's character. Instead of one-dimensional conquerors, viewers were presented with a more multifaceted leader, a man driven by ambition, but also capable of diplomacy and innovation. The portrayal of Genghis Khan as a visionary leader who promoted unity, justice, and cultural exchange gained traction. This perspective highlighted his role in laying the foundation for a vast and interconnected empire. Yet, even as Genghis Khan's image underwent a transformation, questions and controversies remained. The extent of his brutality and conquests, the impact of his rule on different regions, and the balance between fact and myth continued to be topics of debate. One of the most contentious aspects of Genghis Khan's legacy is the level of brutality attributed to his conquests. While some historical accounts depict him as a merciless conqueror responsible for widespread devastation, others argue that this image has been exaggerated or distorted over time. The debate over the extent of Genghis Khan's brutality centers on interpreting historical sources, many of which were written by his enemies or distant observers. These sources often portray him as a ruthless warlord, but they may not provide a complete or unbiased picture of his actions. Some historians argue that Genghis Khan's reputation for cruelty is partly a result of his military tactics, which included the strategic use of terror to intimidate adversaries into surrendering without a fight. This approach, they contend, was a calculated strategy to minimize bloodshed in the long run. Another source of controversy surrounds the impact of Genghis Khan's rule on the regions he conquered. While some historians emphasize his contributions to promoting religious tolerance, cultural exchange, and economic growth, others point to the devastation wrought by his armies and the long-term consequences for affected populations. Research into the Mongol Empire's administration, governance, and societal impact continues to yield new insights. Archaeological discoveries, analysis of historical texts, and advances in scientific techniques have opened up new avenues for understanding Genghis Khan's era. One of the ongoing research areas is genetic studies related to Genghis Khan and his descendants. Studies suggest that a specific Y chromosome lineage is found in a significant percentage of men in areas historically controlled by the Mongol Empire. This lineage is often referred to as the Genghis Khan genetic marker, although the connection to Genghis Khan himself remains a subject of debate. Scholars are also exploring the environmental impact of the Mongol Empire. The Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace and stability under Mongol rule, allowed trade and communication to flourish. However, it also led to increased long-distance trade and the spread of diseases, which may have had far-reaching ecological consequences. The enduring fascination with Genghis Khan can be attributed in part to the complexity of his character. He defies easy categorization: conqueror, visionary leader, ruthless warrior, and diplomat all in one. This complexity has made him a compelling subject of study, literature, and art. Historians continue to grapple with the enigma of Genghis Khan. His rise from obscurity to empire. Builder challenges conventional narratives of power and leadership. His policies of religious tolerance and cultural exchange present a different side to his legacy than the one-dimensional conqueror, often depicted in early accounts. The power of Genghis Khan's story lies in its universal themes. It's a tale of an underdog who overcame adversity, a visionary who defied the odds, and a leader who transformed the world. These themes resonate with people across cultures and time periods, making Genghis Khan a figure of enduring relevance. The impact of Genghis Khan's rule extends beyond his era. The Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace and prosperity under Mongol rule, facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultures. This legacy of interconnectedness and cultural exchange has relevance in today's globalized world. Genghis Khan's innovative approaches to governance, such as the meritocratic system and the Mongol postal system, serve as models for leadership and administration. His emphasis on religious tolerance and diversity is a lesson in the power of inclusivity. The enduring fascination with Genghis Khan is also evident in popular culture. Films, television series, novels, and video games continue to explore his life and times. Each portrayal offers a different lens through which to view this complex historical figure. In the realm of scholarship, researchers are continually unearthing new insights into Genghis Khan's era. Advances in archaeology, genetics, and historical analysis contribute to a deeper understanding of his reign and its impact on the world. As we conclude this episode, we reflect on the enduring legacy of Genghis Khan. He remains an enigmatic figure, a subject of fascination and debate, and a symbol of the enduring human spirit. Join us in last episode as we continue to explore Genghis Khan's biography and his enduring impact on the world. So subscribe and like for more.